Two, one. Hello, everyone. How are you guys? Sorry for the little bit of a delay. I'm trying to set up all these amazing new extensions and fun sound effects. So it's been taking a little while. Thank you for being patient with us. It's so nice to see you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys were waiting for us. There's so much chat. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. Excited to see you, MA3 designer, Haley Kappas, Fun with No. Alberto, Reem, Mavo, Zach. I'm so sorry I want to read your name, but unfortunately I don't read Arabic. But super nice to see you guys as well. We are excited to see you. Welcome back to another episode of Office Hours. We're here with August, an excellent engineer with excellent mustache. How are you doing, August?
I was born with it.
Yes, he was just born like this. You can actually see it here. August, you are looking phenomenal today. Any new mustache routines? Do you comb them? Do you?
No, well, for the last few years, every morning I wake up and I fight it, and so I just stopped fighting it.
That's
That's the real secret.
fantastic. Oh my God, so many people in the chat. Welcome. Hi everyone. August, while I say hello to everyone, can you tell us a little bit more about what you have on screen?
Yeah, I was just playing around with this hand pinch drag and drop. It was kind of the left out side piece of the last micro jam. And so I was just playing around with it and trying to think of some ideas for games that I could do with this mechanic. This is the one where you can make this kind of pinching gesture and move the objects around. It's definitely not as reliable as a head tracker, but as long as if you can teach your users to do this pinch, then it's really fun. If you take a look at the subgraph, I've just hooked up all the pieces. The things to keep in mind are hand camera should always be the camera that is in the same render group as your hand tracker. And when you create a hand tracker, remember always to select the anchor and change it to index finger. And this is just for the pinch, drag and drop subgraph. So if you want to use it, here's all the settings that I use for a very basic setup. And I feel like there's going to be some fun ideas. I'm going to think of something over the weekend.
Yeah, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Guys, throw us some ideas in the chat. What should we do with this wonderful new subgraph? Personally, this motion of like grabbing and moving something seems like super funny. My idea is to be a virtual pet where you can like drag, and when you like kind of like touch it or interact with it, they will like kind of squeal, and you can like grab them and move them to another location. I think that would be super fun.
I'd like to make an effect where there's like a present and you pull the ribbon slowly and the bow
What?
like unravels or something.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And so
Or
it's
you can
like,
do, I know that there has been a lot of good TikTok gaming effects. So maybe you could like tap on one end of the yarn or like a plug, and you have to like connect it to the other one and kind of like soft motions. That would be really, really fun.
yeah. Or you have a piece of wood and there's a bunch of holes and there's gophers trying to get out and you're trying to block the gophers from getting away so they don't eat your garden. I don't know.
This is a phenomenal idea. I feel like, yeah, guys, throw us more ideas. I would love to read them. Johnny B is saying really funny with like three laughing emojis. So our ideas that we talk about here, it could be made into a template or an effect. So this is like an amazing part I love about lives, where like the things that we talk about right now can actually be a feature, or it can actually be made into a template. So give us all your best ideas. Haley Catpaws is asking, is the mustache real or just an effect? Ooh.
Oh no, I didn't realize we haven't released Mustache Gan.
This unfortunately it is not a generative effect. Is Argus's hard-earned mustache. But maybe for this year Halloween you can be Mario.
Yeah. Oh, wrong Mario.
Ooh, Haley Pot said Haley Kapaz is saying, I think there could be a game where you're holding a bug and trying to not let it go. Oh, wow. That's a really fun idea. That's great. Welcome, Zahid. Maybe you can like hold onto the bug and it's trying to like squeal away from you and it's like moving in the x axis and you have to like constantly like try to re-grab it and see how long you can keep it on the screen. Okay, that's great. Do you guys have any questions for us today? Let us know in the chat. But Johnny V is saying, it's funny that I said hard earned the way you say it. Hard earned mustache. But August, can you please tell me about the viral flag template? Inside, within our team, this template has gotten quite some attention from us because of like the amazing GIF on the beginning. You see August just pledging allegiance to Mars, and now he's a Martian. But we thought this effect was so funny.
So goofy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people will probably put different countries on the flag or different things that they like, and then I just have this silly goofy alien and I'm pledging my allegiance to it.
Everybody, don't let everybody know that August is actually a Martian.
Wait, we didn't talk about that in a past episode? Oh.
Oh shoot, August, we got caught.
Well, I thought you would tell by the mustache.
Mm.
You know
But
that.
can you tell us a little bit more about how people can replace assets and make their own version of a flag?
Yeah, so this template uses the new cloth feature, which you can see the cloth blowing in the wind. A couple things I'm going to say right off the bat. These are the top secrets that you need to know about this template. If you go into effect settings and then you go to physics, notice that position iterations is 2. This is like this value is like how powerful is it, how much of your phone's power is it using to calculate the physics, and 5 is the ideal one. You don't really need more than 5. It won't do really anything on any modern devices to put it more than 5. 5 is the sweet spot. So if we apply this, it's going to look more realistic. So so the default is set back to 2 for this template, and 5 is like the best. Now, the only reason you wouldn't want to do that is if you have a very low-end device and you want it to run at like super fast. So I would just use this on any modern devices. So, if you have a device from the last few years. And then the sky background and the portrait segmentation are just added to show you how you could use this flag with more features if you wanted to, but we definitely wanted to keep it in the spotlight, so we turned these off. And so the material here is what is on the flag matte, and this is where you would change the texture. So if we didn't want the alien flag anymore, maybe we want to celebrate me. A flag of me. I would be surprised if this isn't already an effect. But that is how you would do that. If I had the idea to add some normals. There are a lot of cloth materials in the asset library, so that you can get like a normal map from to add like a flag cloth texture if you wanted to. So that's an idea.
Alberto is saying that's a pirate's mustache. According to the flag, you just need an eye patch. So a pirate flag with an eye patch and mustache. The 3 combos.
Wouldn't that be great if I just had an eye patch on my desk to put on right now?
This is why we need effects camera. So in the live stream, you'll just be able to like click on it and then use the effect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you're interested in doing any of your own cloth, basically just remember all the vertices should be just on a plane and they should all be uniform, even space so that they create a bunch of squares. Just keep that in mind and you can create any cloth. And for now, the cloth is just flat planes. And then this cloth configuration component, that is the key to attaching it to something like I did with the corner vertices here. So those are just vertex painted red. And then we just say, hey, any vertices that are painted red in the model, pin those to this object. And that's all there is to it. And those are the important things you need to know about cloth. I think you could figure everything else out just by playing around with the cloth settings. So
Reem is saying that's a green flag. So you can even make like, who's my green flag? And then it would just be a photo of you, and then the flag will like just suddenly like slowly turn more green or slowly turn more red.
That's great.
Yeah, Reem, what a great idea.
The true red flag.
And guys, look at this. Wait, let me flip my camera.
What? Oh, that's
Guys, I'm
great.
a pirate.
I was so confused. I thought you were about to hold up the DVD to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, because I just casually have them next to me at all times.
I was so confused.
No,
I
but
was like,
honestly, I do love Pirates of the Caribbean. Like Johnny Depp was great there, so it would not be weird for me to have them next to me.
it's so ridiculous.
Guys, we have a new poll about what your favorite ice cream flavor is: pistachio, chocolate, vanilla, and matcha. I'm surprised that nobody's chewing matcha. Guys, you don't like matcha? And I'm surprised that so many people chose pistachio. I actually, like, as I was putting it in, I was like, I don't know if a lot of people are going to choose this option, but you guys love it. So go ahead and vote. Forduck is also saying, hey, welcome. Going back to you, August. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, I think that's everything you need to know about this template. It's not very complex, but the new feature that it's introducing can be as complex as you want it to be.
We have a question from MA3 Designer. They're asking how to create a height map using 2D texture in Material Editor.
A height map. I think that might be out of my realm of knowledge, out of my wheelhouse.
I think in the asset library, it's not using Material Editor, but it auto detects your height and it generates a height map. Is that perhaps what you're thinking about, MA3 Designer? Regarding the flag, MA3 Designer is also saying, yes, it's like cloth belt in Cinema 4D.
Oh. Huh. I was thinking height map that is like similar to normal maps. Is that the same? Is that what we're talking about?
Perhaps. Let me double check with them, but let me know if you guys have any questions in the meantime. Are you interested specifically in creating a height map using a normal map? We have an auto normal feature in Asset Library. But while we're waiting, let's look at another question. Caspian is asking, hi everyone, how to make an image visible only while recording?
How to make an image visible only while recording. Let's see. So one way to do it, I'm going to show you the visual scripting way, but I can't remember 100%, but let's see. Add interaction. Okay. I thought we might have some kind of like show or hide when recording here. Yeah, maybe that would be something to add. I guess there's not an interaction. So I will show this. So we take the flag cloth. We're going to make that disappear when we record. which you would probably never do, but so visibility is what we want to get here. And we'll just set visibility and then duplicate this. So on start recording and on stop recording, we're going to just change the visibility. And so for both of these, we'll select cloth, this cloth. And then when we start recording, we want it to turn off since it defaults to not recording. So then when we stop recording, wait. Yeah, I guess that works. Then because it defaults to be on before we record, so this makes the most sense for this demo. And then when I press record, it'll disappear. And when I stop recording, it'll come back. Oh, interesting. So I guess that's something to know about cloth. It seems like just by turning it off and on, the cloth configuration attachment part was disabled. Good to know. Good to know.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever want to do anything when something is recording or not recording, you'll want to use this video record node.
Sounds good. We have another question from John Baptiste Manson about pinch and rotate. Hi there. I'm trying to make an effect that allows pinch and rotate makeup like the undertone effect. Do you know about the undertone effect that our ambassador Grace M. Choi created?
I have seen it.
Okay. So I think what they want to do is kind of do something like that, where you can use pinch and rotate to change the texture overlay of your face mask. But can somebody explain me how to do it? Thanks a lot.
Pinch and rotate. So what I would do with the pinch and rotate interaction node here, the first, man, this is one of those nodes that I don't use as often because there's no way to test it without going to mobile. But basically, assuming that these, well, sometimes I'll click the eye just to see if there's any extra information for stuff like this. The angle change in radians, see, like that. That's very important to know. And it's not going to be in degrees. So, okay. So I know that this is an angle in radians, and I'm guessing this is not going to be from 0 to 1. So I'll just put in some random values and then see how I feel about it. So for this one, let's see. Let's change some material settings. We'll set color, and yeah, we'll just set color with the angle, with the rotate, and that'll be kind of fun. So then here we want to, I'll just use a lerp with color. And anytime that you pinch or rotate, I'm going to be setting this. You know, there might be more to it. I wish I could test this on here. Let's see. So right now, for the first thing, we'll just do this and do this. So we're going to convert it to degrees since, I don't know. In my head, that just makes a little more sense. You could totally use radians. Wait. And then I want to remap. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Remap. So we'll plug this into here, and we'll say 0 to 180 is going to be 0 to 1, I guess. And that will give us our lerp value here, so that we'll have a red flag and a green flag. And then when we plug that in, okay. I just wanted to see if it would take in touches on the track. on the trackpad, but I guess not. So here, let me test this real quick because I don't want to just give you something that doesn't work correctly. Let me open up my clock app and scan the QR code. And if it works, maybe I'll just show you the screen. I think there probably would be more to this. Oh. Okay. It's actually just using the touch input from on my like Zoom instead. I wonder if there's some other setting. This is something I would like to explore more, but I can't tell if this. I'm not sure why this behavior would happen. Maybe we can take a look and get back to people and post something in the live Discord channel.
Yes, of course. We will get back to you guys on this, but personally, I also thought it was a super fun project. So I'm excited to see how you can recreate this kind of effect. We have another question from the chat. Fun with No is asking, hello, hi guys. Can you please tell us how to avoid this, please? I think this is about the when you've already published an effect and sometimes you get like your effect was taken down due to a technical issue on TikTok. It will be restored once the issue is fixed. As it says, it will be restored automatically once the issue on the TikTok side have been fixed. So I don't think there's anything you have to worry about, unless there was also like another banner that says like this is taken off because of like blah 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 reasons like frame rate. But if there's none of that, we should be able to if you leave it, it should be restored, thankfully. Okay. August, can you please tell us how to transition the flag from this color to either a green or red color?
Yeah. I guess one more thing about the last question. I think if this is the angle that from your rotation, you should probably add it to some variable and keep the variable of what your current rotation is and just add this to the current rotation to get the updated one. But I'll have to experiment with that later to make sure that I understand how everything works. If we want to change the color of the flag, we'll just copy some of these pieces. So we can put them up somewhere up here. And we will, so if you want it to just look normal, you would set the color to white. And then you could do a transit by time. I think this is like kind of a nice whole package to do transitions. And then I would say probably just, you really only need stay, I think. But sometimes I'll put begin and end just because I think that might be the last frame. It looks kind of slighted weird green. Okay, I would say that it's an effect. You can do just that. It was a little bit very so it's very easy. I'll just say, and if I then choose here, now I can see it. Oh, good one. Oh my. Okay. Oh, no, I just was really that good. 0.5. Okay. Yeah, that should be a 50-50 chance, and I got 4 in a row. So now you have to make me the president. Yeah. Well, there I go. I used all my luck. Now I'm going to get fired.
What are the possibilities? 50
Yeah, I think
50% chance 4 times in a row? Oh, no. Don't say that. Say jinx right now. Say tap on wood. MA3 designer. I got more information about it. He wants to be able to use a normal map to pull up and down some parts of the texture.
oh, to pull up and down some parts of the texture. Like to like
Like a yeah, like a normal map. Like basically they're asking how can we add a normal map 2D texture into a material and make it dynamic.
Okay. I'll just share what I know. I'll just share what I know. We can keep it within this same project, I think, too. So custom material. So I've mostly messed so far with screen space fragment shaders, which output to this color. And the material editor, this visual scripting, is pretty dynamic in the sense that, here, I'll just show you. If I create a parameter, this is like any input, we'll say texture 2D. We'll call it normal, and then we will add it to our pixels.